Doesn't look like there's a comet coming down from the sky or something. I know this one, but I've never seen it like that. Look at that one. Vampirism. It's pretty cool. It's a colorless card, which is kind of odd when it's hollow because it's got all the colors, but it's also just grey.
This is Jen, ASMR. Subscribe before you fall asleep.
Hi there, my lovely sleepy squirrels. I hope that you are all well. In this video, we are unboxing some more Doomlings cards. Doomlings is a little card game, but it is really cute and adorable. You might have seen a bunch of my unboxings. A delightful card game for the end of the world. It is a strategic party game where you compete to build a species of Doomlings to survive the end of the world. Yeah, you play all your little trait cards and you have like your little population in front of you with all their different character traits and stuff, and you're just trying to basically survive. You're trying to survive and get through the end of the world with the most points. The end of the world comes whether you want it or not. Catastrophes come. The end of the world happens. You just want your species to be the strongest when it comes. And you can play with just the base game, which I just showed you. That's the base game, the 3rd edition of the base game. I have the older one too. So you can just play with this, or for infinite replayability, you can add in a whole bunch of different expansions, different cards, different rules, all sorts of stuff. So it's very, very collectible. And I'm a sucker for anything collectible. Anything. And in this little box, they sent me a whole pack of packs. So like a full box of these kind of packs of cards. These are, they're called gold packs. So they're all hollow foils. This is the Nightflower Island ones. These ones are adorable. So I thought I would open some of these ones that I had from before and then some of these ones. But we'll do like the full unboxing of the little pack of them and stuff. And hopefully we'll get some really rare ones. I don't have any like very rare ones yet, but I'm hoping to. But this is not a sponsored video. There is no specific content that I have to make or no specific thing that I have to say, but I am an affiliate now, which I wasn't before. So there is a little discount code in the description if you want to get yourself some Doomlings cards. And anyone who decides to purchase their Doomlings with my link and my code, thank you very much, a small percentage will come back directly to supporting this channel. So thank you. Okay, but before we get into the cards, I'm just gonna spend a few minutes making some sleepy cardboard sounds with this little box, because I love cardboard sounds. If you just want to see the cards, skip ahead, timestamps are down below. Otherwise, enjoy. So now that we are hopefully nice and relaxed from the little cardboard sounds, let's have a little look. We have this, I turned the light off from above just because it's very shiny. Can you tell they're all going to be hollow foils? We have the Doomlings Gold Box, 15 gold packs, 120 mystery hollow foils. There's going to be something rare in here. There must be. You can't have 120 cards without at least one little rare card. Look how pretty that is. Wow, 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 wow. I'm guessing they're very similar to these ones. Like there must be 8 in each pack. But they don't seem to be like specifically a type of one. These are Nightflower Island ones. And this has like a little thing here to push out, I guess. Like what? Is this like how, is it one of like those like display things, like how you would display in a shop kind of thing? Is that what that is? Like, it looks like you can fold it here. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Let me see. There we go. Look at it. It's like I'm in a shop. Look at that. Ta-da. It's like it's in a little shop. That's adorable. Look, I get a rainbow scoots. Okay, I'm going to turn everything around so I can read the cards and look at them at the same time as I show you them, because otherwise I'm going to be like reading upside down. Okay, so we get a rainbow scoots, which is all hollow with all these little stars all over it. Oh, adorable. Turtly awesome. It is a dominant trait, which means you can only have 2 of these in your hand at, well, not in your hand, but on your, where you put your cards, in your population, if you will, at any given time. I think there is like one time that you can have more than 2, but it's very specific. It's if you get a specific dominant and you don't already have another specific dominant. There's like a one way throughout the game that you can have it, and it's happened to me once already. Yeah, get it. Oh, he's so cute. It's difficult to get the shininess of the holographic part without like being like, you can't see anything. Just hold it right there. So cute. Choose a color. Opponents must move 1 positive face value trait of that color from their trait pile to yours. That's a good one. It's only worth 1, but it's pretty good. Pretty darn good. It is a relic 3rd edition 2026 Doomlings card. And it has one of those little things on the bottom corner to tell you that it's like what like status of card it is. So like, is it going to be like mega rare or not? Let's have a little look if I can find. Yes, I found it straight away. And it is a relic, which means it's right down here at the very rare 1% chance to get a relic, which I guess is why it's like given in this as a plus to that rather than finding it in there. I think finding it in your packs is going to be 1%, but they've obviously given that on purpose to give you a very rare one. Excellent. I have my very first rare. That's cool. Okay, I'm going to keep this little card with me so I can see how rare my other cards are. Although I feel like the cards in this one are not of the 3rd edition. These are older ones, so they might not have the same little legend about the rareness. Okay, Doomlings, the end is nigh, which means it's time to stock up on essential food, water, and shiny collectible cards. This set features 150 plus traits, ages, and other surprises from the 3rd edition of the Doomlings base game. Hide in the shade of the wandering willow, open your third eye to see oncoming catastrophes, and dive deep into the rich lore of a planet populated by quirky little ball things. So relax, after all, this isn't the apocalypse, it's a pack of hits. What was written in the other one? Welcome to Nightflower Island, home of sandy shores, shadow circuses, and small town shenanigans. Makoko Village, Castle Glass, and Shadow Puppets expansions. Okay, these are expansion ones. I do have the expansions to go with those. I don't know if I'll open those actually without opening the expansions first. I feel like Makoko Village I have not opened. Castle Glass and Shadow Puppets, I'm not sure. I think Shadow Puppets I have. Okay, let's snip our first pack. Oh, being very careful not to snip the cards. Oh, I was scared there. The scissors got a touch snagged here because it's like where the pack is like, you know, stubble stuck together, and my scissors snagged a touch. I was like, oh no, am I cutting the cards? I was really far away from cutting the cards. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh, olive foil, rarity chart. So the same. Yep, we got the same little rarity card there. Okay, the first one has no little thingy in the corner, so that means it's probably just a normal card. This is just a normal trait card. It's not a dominant. My points are telling me it's going to rain. One in particular is crying to end its suffering. To play, you must discard a trait from your trait pile. At the start of your turn, you may return this to play another trait. That's quite good. It is an oddity, 3rd edition. So oddity is the type of card then, because it's not one of these things. Like this is a relic, which is there. Oddity, I guess it's just a normal card. We'll see as we go. Okay, this is another trait card, doting. I see no flaws in this horrible little monster. It's a colorless card, so it's gray. It's gray around the outside. This was a green one, obviously. Give an opponent one card from your hand. Could be interesting. Okay, so C 52 out of 153. And it has a little common. Okay, this is a common card. So I feel like most cards are common ones, but why this one just says oddity and it doesn't have anything on it? There we go. This one is an unusual card. Regenerative tissue. Look how happy he is. He's like, yeah. How many fingers am I holding up? Wait, hold on. They're still growing back. Cute. When this or any other trait is discarded from your trait pile, draw one card. You may play it now. Okay, I just realized something. This says C here, and then it has the number C, and then the number of 153. And this says U, and then the number of 153. This is common and unusual. Common, unusual. Okay, I'm understanding now, guys. Common, unusual. And this one is scarce. Oh, are we just going down? We're just going down the list. Are we just going down the list? We'll see. Warm blood, unpacking heat. trait card, and it says S 111 out of 153. So it is scarce. We have a scarce card, and it is -1, but you get +2 to your gene pool, which is the amount of cards you can have in your hand. Gene pool is just how many cards you can have. Okay, now we have our catastrophe. I don't have very many holographic catastrophes. I quite like that. And these are not linked to an expansion, so you can just mix them in however you want. You don't need to like play different rules for it. Pulse event. -1 to your gene pool. Discard 1 card from your hand for each purple trait in your trait pile. Well, you do not want any purple traits. Okay, that's cool. Prepper. Oh, this one says unusual. This is an unusual card, but I do recognize this card, so I already have the original card for this. But now I have a holo version. That's pretty cool. It's a colorless card, which is kind of odd when it's holo because it's got all the colors, but it's also just gray. It says more like Apocalypse No. It's just Apocalypse Now. At World's End, choose one of the 3 catastrophes for all players to end on. That one's good. I think I've even played that and used it before. Oh, look at this one. Pretty. Wow, look how pretty that card is. Oh my goodness. And I know this card. We've had this card. It's a dominant card. Echolocation, the all-seeing ear. Adorable. I wonder, I feel like I even have this as a holo, but just not this pretty. This is like an even more interesting version. It is a scarce card. And here it doesn't say S, it says Cinder. So it doesn't give it a number, it just says Cinder. Interesting. Doesn't mean it's like even more different. But it says it's scarce, it doesn't say it's relic. Oh, Age of Displacement. Look how odd that card is. It's just like black and white with like the holographic. Doesn't look like there's a comet coming down from the sky or something. Wow. After you stabilize, to end your turn, place a card from your hand on top of the deck. This is one of the ages. So we have 1 age, 1 catastrophe. These are what decide like what happens during the turns and the rounds and stuff. You play 3 ages and 1 catastrophe 3 times. And the order is a little different each time. But you play 3 ages and a catastrophe, 3 ages and a catastrophe. And then the last, like 3 ages and a catastrophe, the catastrophe could come like the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th to end the game. Depends. Okay, that's cool. We have some of those. And we have echolocation, which is just adorable. I wonder if I can find my echolocation that is just hollow to see the difference. I couldn't find a hollow one, so maybe I don't have a hollow one. Maybe this is just a normal hollow one. I thought I had a hollow one that looked just less like wow. Like I thought it was just a normal like blue one with white and it was hollow, but no. I just have these 2. One normal and then this crazy hollow one. Wow. That's so cool. So yeah, you could, I don't think you could play with both of these in the game. You'd have to maybe switch it out. I don't know if having 2 of these in the game is a good idea. But it does the same thing. The all-seeing ear, etc. Does the exact same thing. Okay, cool. So we have 1, 2 scarce ones, 1 unusual one, no, 2 unusual ones, 1 common one, and 1 that just says oddity. I don't know. And then 1 crazy relic one. Well. Let's grab our next one. So even on the catastrophes and the ages, we have little things here. C148 out of 133, so that means it is a common catastrophe. And then the age of displacement is a vaulted one. Wonder what vaulted means. Sounds very like special. It's vaulted. This is so fun. Okay, I'm not going to be able to open all of these. I'll keep some for another video if you guys like this. It's fun. But something I like doing is when we bring this out, I'm not cutting the cards, I'm just cutting the double plastic. No fretting. Is I like to bring out one pack like this for each player before we start playing. So we can have some, like a fun thing, like get a cool foiled one and put it in the game. And I don't know, it's just very cute and fun. Oh, look at that one. Very sleek. Wow. That's pretty. This is a common card. Chromatophores. No octopus here. Just some coral. Move along. You may play this at any time to stop an action. These are useful cards. These are very useful cards. Love it there for our common. Unusual. An unusual card. It's pretty. You can see like on some of the cards you have like little markings like here. The little A here and up here. It just means that it's an action. Like an action to be done. Same on this one. And this one just means you can play this at any time. It doesn't have to be your turn to be able to play it. And then there's other marks. I think this one here means you got something to do at the end of the world. It still has like something to play, something to do in the game. Voracious, don't look at me. Play one more trait, then discard one trait from your trait pile. And this one is an unusual one. So I'm going to pop it here. I only have one, okay, 2. 3 unusual ones now. We have our catastrophe. Is this a catastrophe or an age? Galactic drift. It's just an age. This is an age. Not a catastrophe. Wow, look how pretty that is. Oh, that is so pretty. These cards are just, oh, look at that little astronaut there. Just floating around in space. On your turn, if you play at least one color trait, you may play another color trait. That's cool. Pop that with our age here. And then we have another common card. It's called Sneaky. There's a little lampshade on its head. Very sneaky. Didn't see that coming, did you? At World's End, you may play this. That's cool. You keep it in your hand and just grab 2 extra points right at the end of the game before anyone can take it away from you or anything like that. I guess you could only, it could only disappear if you have to like redo your entire hand, throw away your cards kind of thing. If some other card makes you throw away your cards, that would be frustrating. Okay, so this one is a common one, and I feel like I've seen this one before. Common here. Like I feel like I have the card, but just not hollow, if you know what I mean. Okay, and this one is an unusual card, and I recognize it. Fire skin. Yeah. I think your skin's on fire. Yep. And it is a red card. +3 for every 3 red traits in your trait pile, including this. So it's got 0.000. But here, there's a little drop there, drop water. And that means there's extra points at the end of the world, depending on like what you have as cards. Tentacles, and it is a common card. pretty blue common card. It's like a big octopus. The little top of his head is a little desert island. Watch out, folks. Here comes the Swaptopus. Swap one trait from your trait pile with an opponent's trait of the same color. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Oh, leaves. No borders. Isn't that like a fancy thing if you don't have any borders? Borderless cards, I feel like, is a thing. This is a borderless one. Full frame. It's called a full frame, and it is only an unusual card. It's not like a especially rare one, but it is a full frame one. Look at that. Leaves. I know this card. I've seen this card before. Gorgeous. My hair always falls out after changing its color, like in autumn. You may play this when you play a green trait. Just add it on. Okay, so this is unusual, but it's also very fancy. I'm going to leave it here because it's very fancy to me. Hyper intelligence. We have a dominant trait there, and it has the little kind of starry sparkles like this one. This one is an alt. An alternative and scarce. It is alt and scarce. E equals MC. Stop staring at my head. Okay. Oh, he's got like a big brain. A little face here and a big brain. Hyper intelligence, alternative, scarce, and it's 4 points. It's pretty. And then our last card is this. I'm just gonna have a bunch of these little cards like that. Fancy. I'll put this one up here too as my fancy ones. My dominance. Fancy dominance. And we didn't get a catastrophe in that one. I'm surprised. I thought we would get a catastrophe in all of them. Let me just organize these a bit better. So we have common, unusual, weird, scarce, and oddity. I don't know. Age and catastrophe. Let's do another one. I want to do more. Okay, pack number 3. Pack number 3. I really want to play now. I hope everyone's free this weekend. Slice right across the top of the logo. Ooh, we have a dominant straight away, and it's very pretty. It's got a lot going on. It's an adapted card. Camouflage, blend in with the wilderness, or stand out at a wedding. I feel like this is 2 different cards. Plus, I recognize that little guy. Do you recognize him? Isn't he just the little lampshade guy that we saw earlier? Where's the little lampshade guy? I think this is, I think Sneaky's in there. Yeah, it kind of has that weird purpley color. Because purple is a color. Yeah, purple is a color. What am I saying? It just looks weird. When it's hollow, it looks like a different kind of purple. Yeah, purple is a color, guys. Sorry. Blended. +1 to your gene pool. -1 for each card in your hand. Ooh. And at World's End, you may play this. Okay. So this one is, it's an endangered. Cool. And it's a dominant, so we'll put it. Introspective. idle puddle on the street, will I ever feel complete? It's a colorless card, and it is a common card. Common. Draw 3 cards. That's actually a good one. A good one to have, especially at the beginning of the game, maybe. Look, we have leaves again. Leaves is this one. We have the same card. We have the borderless full frame one, and then we have this one, which is unusual. An unusual card. That's cool. I have a few different ones. Stone skin, I recognize this. Little guy. Okay, stone skin. Oh, so cute. They're so cute. Your heartfelt compliments are no match for my craggy exterior. Stone skin, common. Directly register. And we have a little kitty. That looks specifically just like a cat. It doesn't look like a, oh, it's kind of like a ball shape though, isn't it? A ball shaped cat. And this is a common card, a purple common card. Meow, I'm a cat. I walk so precisely. Big deal. Steal a face value, 1 trait from your opponent's pile. It sounds very cat-like to steal a trait. Symbiosis. I recognize this card. Look how fancy it is with all the green. Wow. And it is a dominant and also an endangered one. We have an endangered one. Symbiosis. They make me look good. In return, I don't eat them. The little baubles. Adorable. So that's cool. Oh, I feel like I know this one, but I've never seen it like that. Look at that one. Vampirism. Look how fancy it is. And it is alt. Yeah, this is alt. Like adapted cinder alt. Yeah, I feel like they're very similar because the around, like the border isn't hollow. It's just the middle part that's hollow with little stars, and that is legendary. It's a legendary one. Wow, this is the highest rarity of all the cards, not counting the relic that we got like separately. So this is like the first pretty rare that got in the actual packs. I like this one, vampirism. What does it say? I want to suck your blood. I want to suck your blood. It's difficult to read with all that's going on. It's written that I want to suck your blood. Steal 1 trait from an opponent's trait pile. Play its action. Oh, you're not just stealing it, you're playing the action too. That's a good one. Oh, look at this one. We have a crazy colored one here, and it is a borderless, so full frame, and it is also legendary. Yay, we got 2 legendaries, guys. 2 in the same pack. Sodade. I saw it, Dad. Now let's go. I saw it. I don't even know what kind of card this is. Is this a gray, like a colorless? I feel like this is a colorless card. But it's colorless and borderless, frameless. It's everythingless. Which makes it legendary. Cool. +1 for each color in your hand. That's cool. At the end of the game, you get that. Little extra points. I like the extra point ones at the end. So we got 2 full frame are very holographic. Very different ways too. This one's like a party. Very colorful for a colorless card. This one, this one. I'm gonna load them up again. Should we do one more? I want to do one more. I'm not going to do the Nightflower Island ones actually. I'm going to keep those for when I do the expansion. Do you guys like these videos? Just hanging out with me, opening cards. I feel like this is great for ASMR. Especially all the little sounds and all the cute little illustrations. I was going to say drawings, but I guess they are. But all the cute little illustrations to look at. Not the shininess. Maybe one more. One last pack, guys. One last pack. Or editing Jen will be like, Jen, why did you make this video so long? Oh, we have a full frame. No, this isn't a full frame one. This is an age. Okay, that makes sense. We have the focus. Let it focus in. There we go. The lonely age. Look, guys, so cute. Cannot play more than one trait on your turn. Lonely. It is common, but it is pretty. We have sweat. Moisture that comes out of your body to tell you that that's a big old bear right there. Discard one card from your hand. Sweat. And it is a blue common card. Oh, I like this one. I know this card. Oh, so cute. Nocturnal. This is going to be a common. +3 for every 3 purple traits in your trait pile, including this. Points at the end of the game with a little drop. That's cute. Common but cute. This one is also common. And I know because we just got it. It's our first double foil. Here we go. We got 2 of them. 2 of these ones. Perfect. It's not too bad. Oh, actually 3. It's our second double. And it is here. Okay, 2 doubles. It's odd how we had 0 doubles. All of a sudden we have 2 doubles now. Are they exactly the same? They are exactly the same. So 2 doubles. Strangely, I just didn't even think about doubles. But of course you're going to get doubles in these kind of like packs. Okay, this one's not a double at all. This one is a colorless card. It is common. And it is mitochondrion, an organelle resembling the worst hole in a miniature golf course. +1 to your gene pool. Look at it, it's quite cute. Common number 16. Oh, look at this one. Yeah, alt. I was going to say that's definitely an alternate design. At first I didn't realize these were little arms. I thought it was like a big handlebar mustache. Wow, I can barely even read. Sentience. Got this little guy here. Can barely read the writing on it. I'm feeling so many things right now. +1 for each trait of the common color in your trait pile. The most common. Sentience alternate, and it is an endangered dominant card. An endangered one. Oh, this is also an endangered one. Dominant. And it says shadow. It's not an alternate one, it's called a shadow version. It's got a cool like hollow pattern on the back there. Very cool. Immunity. Everyone I've ever loved is gone, but at least I never get cold. Got a little hypochondriac there. +2 for each negative face value trait in your trait pile. And it is a shadow card. And it is endangered shadow card. Okay. I think we did pretty well. Let me see. We have some endangered. There. Fancy pants. This one. And this one. This, I don't know, it doesn't have the thing here. It just says oddity on it. So I don't think it's gonna be like crazy rare. I think it's just odd. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3 different ages. 3 hollow ages and 1 hollow catastrophe. They're good. And then we got 1 relic. Fancy. 1 fancy relic card. Which isn't, it doesn't say it's alternate, but it looks like it would be alternate because the other ones are. This one is our legendary card. And it is a full frame holographic legendary card. It is, I think, a colorless one. I'm guessing colorless because behind the number here is grey. So it should be a colorless one, which is the same as Scoots. Scoots is colorless too. We have our other legendary, which is a vampirism one, which is an alt and legendary and dominant. Wow. Burgundy. And then on to our endangered ones. We have this purple endangered one. Camouflage. Adapted is adapted, which I don't know what that means. It's dominant though. Our other endangered one is this dominant here, which is an alt dominant. Another legendary one. Another endangered one. It doesn't say alt or anything like that. It just says E number 23. So it's a little less different. It's just hollow. Another endangered one. This is a shadow version of immunity. This one's very pretty. I like it. And moving down to our scarce. So scarce is like 16% of the cards are like this. Endangered was 13, and legendary was only 7% of the cards are like that. And the relic 1%, which, you know, a lot less. So scarce 16%. We have hyper intelligence in the alternate version. We have echolocation in the cinder version, whatever cinder means. Then we have warm blood, just a normal scarce card. Then down to unusual, which is 20% of the cards. We have leaves, the full frame version. I think that's a full, that was the first full frame card I got. Then we have another unusual, voracious in the normal version, and we have 2 of those. Then we have leaves again, which should have been just after this one, but it's just the normal version of leaves. Then we have the normal version of fire skin. tissue, also the normal foiled version, just unusual. Prepper, the normal foil version of Prepper. And we are getting down to our common ones. So mitochondrion, normal common one. We have chromatophores, however you want to pronounce that. We have 2 of those. Doting, normal version of doting. Nocturnal, normal version. Sweat, normal version. Directly register, normal. Stone skin, normal. Introspective, normal one. Tentacles, normal. Sneaky. And joints, which is an oddity and has no rarity value there. So yeah, that's all the cards we got in these 4 packs. 4 packs. These gold packs. I still have 11, so I'm definitely going to be able to do a few more videos like this. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Try and get these videos done over the summer. So, we just bought this here. I hope that you enjoy this video. What shall we put as our card in the middle? Which one do I like most? I don't know which one I like most. I like echolocation. It's very pretty. So it's that one. Oh, let's do our Bamberry one at the top. Here we go. And it is too shiny. There we go. Too shiny. Okay. So, I hope that you enjoy this video, that you found it relaxing, interesting to see which Doomlings cards I got. And as I said at the beginning of this video, this is not a sponsored video. I wasn't asked to make any specific statements or any specific videos, but I was given these cards for free to try out. And I am an affiliate, which means there is a discount code in the description for you guys for the Doomlings site. And I am an affiliate, which means a small percentage comes back to supporting this channel directly. So thank you to anyone who chooses to buy their Doomlings using my link and code. So, if you would like to see even more content from me, you could pop over to Patreon and join in with all the monthly lives, book club, suggestions and votes, all the different perks. And once I get to 500 patrons, I'm gonna make this my full-time job. So that doesn't just mean more content for patrons, that means more content for everyone. So thank you to those who are already supporting me over there. I'll get that one too. Okay. So, if you made it to this point in the video without falling asleep, I I would like you to pop a little vampire in the comments for our fancy card. You could just pop that in with your regular comment, letting me know if you play Doomlings or any similar games. Which card do you think is the cutest? But if you are far too sleepy, you can just pop that little vampire emoji in there by itself. I'll know what you mean. I will see your support. So, I hope that every single one of my lovely sleepy squirrels are well. Wherever you are in the world, whatever's happening around you, I hope that you can find your own little bubble of calm. And I hope that you all have a lovely